You feel it every day, don't you? That gnawing frustration when you realize your network isn't working for you. You meet people, you exchange cards, but nothing sticks. You're surrounded by contacts who don't get the fire burning inside you, who don't push you, challenge you, lift you higher. It's like shouting into a void, wasting your time on shallow connections that vanish the moment you need support the most. That pain of being alone while carrying the weight of a vision that demands more, it's crushing. The anger bubbles up when you see others succeed, their networks bursting with energy and opportunity, while you're stuck on the sidelines, thirsty for something real. The truth? This isn't just bad luck or timing. It's a symptom of a hidden game almost nobody knows how to play. Building networks that last, networks that fuel your rise beyond what you imagined possible. Here's the hard truth. Visionaries aren't born with magic contact lists. They build networks that last by focusing on what most overlook: intense alignment, ruthless honesty, and relentless nurturing. Forget the exchange favors nonsense. You don't build a lasting network by collecting people as trophies or LinkedIn connections. You build it by hunting down just a few people who share your unquenchable hunger, your uncompromising standards, and your refusal to settle for anything less than transformation. These are the ones who don't just cheer from the sidelines. They pick you up, push you forward, call you out when you're off track. Nobody else matters. Forget getting along with everyone. That's weakness disguised as diplomacy. You want connections that endure? Then prepare yourself to be misunderstood, to alienate the comfortable, to risk everything for those few who burn as bright as you. The next secret most founders never admit is this: your network is not about people, it's about value exchange, but not the transactional kind. Real value exchange is emotional, intellectual, and deeply strategic. It's about what you deliver to others and what they deliver to you in return. But on a level beyond business cards or polite meetings. You must become indispensable to one another's growth and survival. How? By constantly aligning your missions until they become so intertwined that letting go isn't an option. When your work, your beliefs, and your drive become part of their personal fight, then you've locked in a forever network. A network where you each become a living resource no one else can replace. This is where the magic happens, not in crowded rooms or superficial mixers, but in fierce private conversations where raw truths are spoken and unrelenting progress is demanded. But let's get brutal. Building this kind of network is terrifying. It requires vulnerability like a razor's edge. Most founders hide their weakest moments, pretending to be bulletproof. That illusion kills true connection faster than anything. To build a network that lasts, you must systematically dismantle your armor in front of the right few. You give away your doubts, your fears of failure, your rawest ambitions without shame or hesitation. This isn't weakness, it's power. Only when you show who you truly are, can others meet you there and decide to fight by your side. But this is a siege, not a friendship. You will be tested, pushed hard, sometimes rejected. Take this as proof you're on the right path. The ones who back away aren't your people. Keep your circle tight and let every new connection be a strategic spark for mutual becoming. Stop trying to build a network that looks good on paper. Build one that feels like a lifeline when everything else falls apart. This means grabbing your communication tools and tearing down the noise. Don't shoot generic messages to 50 people on LinkedIn and hope one sticks. Get precise. Identify the 3 to 5 people who can truly move your vision forward. Study them, know their pains, their dreams, their language. Reach out with a message so vivid, so raw, that ignoring it feels like betraying their own potential. Make your offer undeniable. Invite them into a shared mission where both of your futures depend on mutual firepower and integrity. Then make yourself indispensable by giving before expecting. Concrete help, brutal feedback, relentless encouragement. Every action must scream loyalty and hunger. This is how you don't just meet the right people. You make them impossible to walk away from. And here's the part most founders don't see coming. Your network won't thrive on comfort or routine. You must continuously reinvent it. Keep shaking the tree so only the strongest, the most aligned fall into your circle. Periodically cut out connections that stagnate your growth, even if they're comfortable or safe. Be ruthless. Your network isn't a family reunion. It's a weaponized collective aiming at impossible breakthroughs. Always ask yourself, does this person challenge me? Do they drive me? Do they add fuel to the fire? No? Then it's time to break that link and look harder for the right one. But even cutting away the old and hunting down the right, isn't enough if you don't think globally. The world you aim to reshape has no borders anymore, but most founders still limit their scope to cities, industries, or countries. Visionaries go where the fight is fiercest, offering synergy beyond quaint local allegiances. The strongest networks transcend these lines, connecting fierce minds from Mumbai to Berlin to San Francisco, united not by geography but by shared hunger. To build this, cultivate language that speaks universally. Focus on impact, not titles, on disruptive potential, not backgrounds. Immerse yourself in diverse cultures and industries so you become a magnet attracting rare forces everywhere. This expands your network's resilience and potential beyond what you imagine. Now here's the final fire in the belly truth. Your network is a living organism that demands your relentless care and energy every day. It's not just about big moves or saving grace moments. It's about thousands of tiny acts. Checking in with a brutal update, sharing a new insight that could change the game, offering brutal but constructive criticism that pushes everyone to ascend, celebrating victories so loud they echo into every corner of your network. You become the heartbeat nobody wants to lose. Your energy is your currency. Without constant supply, networks decay. If you do this, if every day you obsessively sharpen your network like a tool designed to cut through impossible challenges, you assemble not just connections, but an army. This requires discipline and deep empathy, showing that your commitment doesn't end just because you're tired, busy, or frustrated. An autonomous collective where each member breathes fire into the other's vision, where isolation transforms into invincible alliance, where dreams become blueprints and blueprints become legacy. Forget what the world has told you about networks. The old system is broken. It rewards mediocrity, convenience, and comfort. But you're not here to settle for that garbage. You're here to build what never rusts, what never forgets, what never lets you fall. You're here to build networks that last forever, forged in the raw heat of shared struggle, sharpened by brutal honesty and mutual accountability, bound by unbreakable trust and fierce allegiance. This is your fight, your art, your mission. Every second you hesitate, every connection you waste on shallow ties sets you back. The future belongs to those who connect with fire, who refuse to accept isolation, who forge networks not for themselves alone, but for the power to change the world. The clock is ticking. Build your forever network now, or watch your vision fade alone.